Hey friends, welcome back to Hope Kids. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Shenny.
Before we get started for today's story, we're going to have a prayer. Shenny, would you like to do that?
Yes, so you're gonna fold your hands and you're gonna bow your head and close your eyes. Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you that we get to play and learn together. Thank you that you are a good God. Amen.
Amen. What a great prayer.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have the story. Then after the story, we're going to have a quiz. So make sure you pay attention during the story.
God promised Abraham a son, and from that son, many descendants, who would bless the whole world. But Abraham and his wife Sarah were too old to have children. 20 years went by. Still, Abraham trusted God's promise. When he was 100 and Sarah was 90, God reminded them of his promise. Sarah was going to have a baby. When their son was born, Sarah was so joyful that she laughed. God has brought me laughter, she said. So they named their son Isaac, which means he laughs. When Isaac was a boy, God tested Abraham by telling him to take Isaac to Mount Moriah and kill him as a sacrifice to God. Abraham was confused, but still he trusted God. Isaac carried the wood, and Abraham held the knife and torch. Together they climbed the mountain. "Where is the lamb for the sacrifice?" asked Isaac. "God will provide it," Abraham replied. Abraham arranged the wood on an altar, tied up Isaac, and laid him on the wood. As he raised the knife to kill Isaac, an angel called his name. "Abraham!" "Don't hurt the boy," the angel cried. "God knows you trust his promise. Look, there in the bushes, a ram is caught by its horns. Sacrifice that instead." So Abraham sacrificed the ram instead of his son. He called the place God Will Provide, because God provided the sacrifice. Just as God had said, his promise came true.
Wow, I love that story. Did you?
Yeah, I really loved how, even though it took a long time, God still kept his promise.
Yeah, and that God told him that he would make his descendants like the stars. There's so many stars.
Yeah.
And think about how many people there are on Earth today.
Wow.
There's probably a lot of his descendants, even today. That reminds me a lot of the Bible verse for the week.
Yeah.
It's, "I will give you many descendants. They will be as hard to count as the stars in the sky." And where is that found, Shenny?
That's found in Genesis, so the first book of the Bible, chapter 26, verse 4.
That's correct. Hey, Harry.
Hi, Kaylee.
Are you ready to unscramble the Bible verse for the week?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think it starts with? Maybe.
Sky?
No, I don't
No.
think so. Maybe I?
Yeah. And then maybe, I will give.
Will give. Will give.
Ooh, you.
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 Where is you? Here it is. I will give you.
Oh, I know the next one.
What? What do you think it is?
Many descendants.
I will give you many descendants.
Kaylee,
Yeah?
what does descendants mean?
Descendants means your children and their children. So the many generations after you.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think comes next?
I will give you many descendants.
They?
Yeah, maybe they will. They will.
Oh, I think I got it.
Okay, what?
So you said there's children's children. That's
Yes.
a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So they will be as hard to count, maybe. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I think that would be hard to count. They will be as hard to count. What do you think is hard to count?
I don't know. Rocks on the beach?
maybe as the stars. The stars, that's a lot. That's hard to count, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Have you been able to count the stars?
No, I can only count 20.
Yeah, that's a high number though, 20.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, let's see. Let's finish up the verse. I will give you many descendants. They will be as hard to count as the stars.
In the sky.
Oh yeah, in the
That's where
sky.
stars are,
That
right?
is where stars are. And then Genesis 26:4, right?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right, let's say it together.
All right.
All right. I will give you many descendants. They will be as hard to count as the stars in the sky. Genesis 26:4. Good job, Harry. High five. Woo! Now we're going to be having our review game. We're going to have Kelsey going against Fede, and they're going to be answering questions and seeing who remembers more of the Bible story from today. All right, here's your first question. True or false? Did God promise a son to Abraham? And from that son, many descendants who were going to bless the whole world?
Yes.
That is
Did
correct.
promise him many descendants.
Yes. All right, here's a second question. How many years old was Abraham when God reminded him about the promise?
100?
That is correct.
That is so old.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
Wow.
It's more than my grandpa.
All right, here's question 3. Roughly how many years did Abraham and Sarah wait for their son? Oh, I think it was Kelsey.
5 years.
That is incorrect, Kelsey. It was 20 years.
Oh,
That's a long time.
That
It's
is.
a really long time.
yeah.
What is the meaning of the name Isaac?
He laughed.
Yeah, he laughs. That is correct. All right, and here's the last question.
Ooh, let's see.
Which animal appeared for the sacrifice?
I think it was me.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
so it's me.
Was it a ram?
That is correct.
How many points? I only had 2 points.
Me too.
Really?
You guys tied.
Wow.
Good job.
All right.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job to both of you.
Thank you.
Now we're going to be doing the game. For the game, we're going to take rice and we're going to pour it on this piece of paper. And then Kelsey is going to have to make a picture out of it from one of these cards that she'll pull randomly. And then Shenny is going to have to guess. And then we're going to switch and Shenny is going to pick a card out of the pile.
I think that's a tree. Yes, that's correct. Nice. It is a tree. All right, Shani, it's your turn. Do you want to take a card? Yes. Ready, set, go.
Stop.
I think, well, it looks kind of like a flower to me. That was what I was going for, so that's correct. Yes! Very nice. Looks great. Thank you. All right, next one. Can you count me in? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed it up. Is that a bear? No, Shani, it's a cat. Do you see the little whiskers?
Oh, that's what it was. I
tried to
make
make
a bear that went like, wah.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, I don't get a point for this one. Alright, last one. Are you ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, I know what this is.
Yeah?
It's a person. It looks just like Fede.
Yeah! I was going for Fede.
Yes. Well done, Shani.
Well done to you too.
So I've just got 1 point and you've got 2, right? Yes. I think that means you won.
Yay!
Yes, well done.
For our craft today, we're going to be making an angel like the one in the story that came and stopped Abraham from killing Isaac and doing what God told him to do. And it's going to have the Bible verse for this week, Genesis 26:4. For this craft, we're going to be using 2 pieces of paper, a blue one and a white one. We're going to be using glue, a pen, and scissors also. For this craft, we're going to take our pen and we're going to take the white piece of paper and we're going to draw out like a big mustache. And we're also going to draw a circle for the head of the angel. And then we're going to cut that out. Now we're done with those pieces of paper. Then we're going to take our blue piece of paper and we're going to draw a triangle. And then we're going to cut that out. Then we're going to take our glue and we're going to glue right here in the center of the wings. We're going to stick the triangle over it. And then we're going to take the back of the circle and we're only going to glue just a little small part of it. And then we're going to stick that on top. And then we're going to draw out a face. And we're going to write Genesis 26:4. And then we're done with our craft. You have the angel from the story. Alright friends, now we're going to be doing our dance. We did it a few weeks ago. We're going to be doing the song Shipwrecked. Do you guys remember it?
Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side. So I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams. So I am holding on. You'll never let go of me.
Hi kids. Hello Harry.
Hi, Marvin.
What's wrong, my friend?
My mom promised me cake, but she didn't give me any. And I told everybody that I was going to get cake.
Oh, well that reminds me of a story in the Bible. Do you know which one, Harry?
I do not remember anyone not getting cake in the Bible.
Don't be silly, Harry. I'm talking about Abraham. Remember, God promised him a son and that he would make his family numbered as the stars.
But he did get a son, Isaac. How's that the same?
Well, Harry,
I think Abraham felt very different back then. But he had to trust. God never said to Abraham when he was going to do it. So Abraham had to trust God for when he would.
Oh, I see. Well, my mom didn't really say when I was getting cake.
There you go. You just have to wait sometimes.
So I have to trust God with his promises and trust my mom about cake. But do you think I'll get as many cakes as Abraham has descendants?
Well, maybe not. We'll have to see, Harry. Now let's go home. Goodbye, kids.
Bye.
Wow, I had so much fun today. Did you?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I had so much fun doing the craft and learning so much more about Abraham.
Yeah, it was really good to get reminded of the story.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you next week at 4:30 for the next Hope Kids. Goodbye.
Bye.